It's now time for the Reverse Sports full game recap. We go all the way back to March the 2nd of the year 2024 when the Nashville Predators were facing off against the Colorado Avalanche in an early evening start at Bridgestone Arena. Head coach Andrew Brunette deployed his lines of defensive combinations in the following way, and they should sound familiar because since the team is on a winning streak, he hasn't changed a thing. Forsberg, O'Reilly, Nyquist, Trennan, Sissons, and Glass, Jankowski, then Novak and Evangelista. Sherwood, McCarron, and Smith make up your fourth line. Your defense pairings are Yossi and Fabro, McDonough and Chen, Luzon and Carrier. UC Saros gets the start in net. We are just 38 seconds into this Central Division matchup, and UC Saros is coming up with a save on Taves, the first shot on goal of the game. At 1:09 of the game, it's Georgiev coming up with a save on Dante Fabro, the first shot on goal for the Nashville Predators. 3:28 mark of the first period. UC Saros comes with a save on Zach Parise. 3:57 Saros, a save on Taves. 5:27 Saros, a save on Cogliano's backhand. And 6:23 Saros, another save, this time on Druin at the back door. Good athleticism right here and tracking on this play by the netminder for the Nashville Predators. Colorado Avalanche getting the better of the play early in this game. At 8:17 of the first, it's Georgiev coming up with a save on Mark Jankowski. At the 9:53 mark, we find our first penalty special teams scenario of the game, and it's Cogliano and Glass each off to the box. 2 minutes for cross-checking. That leads to a 4-on-4 scenario. We would see a little bit of action, but not much happening right there. So once we return to 5-on-5 hockey, we find ourselves at the 12:37 mark of the first period. Georgiev coming up with a save on Jankowski's breakaway. Big save right here. Impressive save by Georgiev. 12:54 the first. Saros comes with a save on Wagner at the 13:37 mark of the first period. UC Saros comes with a save on Nathan McKinnon at the 14:14 mark. Georgiev a save on O'Reilly. Teams trading scoring chances as the Nashville Predators are slowly starting to get their skates underneath them and get themselves back into this game after being a little bit lopsided and the ice tilted in the first part of this period. 15-17 of the first period. It is the Nashville Predators breaking through with the first goal of the game. It's Glass, his third of the season. Sissons carried it down the wall. Once he got to the half wall, decided the perfect thing to do was feed it towards the slot where Glass was waiting in perfect position, found some space, got open, and most importantly, finished the play for his third goal of the season. Nashville Predators lead 1-0 here in the first period. The 16:41 mark of the first period, Georgiev coming up with the save on Alex Carrier, and at the 17:01 mark of the first, it's Nathan McKinnon with his 37th goal of the season, tying the game up at 1 apiece. A absolute wrist shot snipe off of the rush from the left circle. Not a thing UC Saros, nor frankly any goaltender, can really do about it. He's one of the most explosive and one of the best offensive players in the entire NHL, and he does his thing again at Bridgestone Arena. His 37th of the season ties the game up at 1 apiece. At 17:49, Georgiev comes with a save on Trennan with the end of the first period, with the game tied at 1 apiece and the shots on goal even at 10 apiece. We hit the clean sheet in the second period, and we found the 1:16 mark for our first action. That's UC Saros coming up with a save on McKinnon. A really good, strong save here to start the period. 1:57 of the second period, it's Saros coming up with a save on Colton at the 2:15 mark of the second. Georgiev comes with his first save of the period. The captain, Roman Yossi, Predators' first shot on goal. 3:07 into the second. It's Georgiev coming up with a save on Luzon, who was an offensive powerhouse in this game, putting on some good high skill displays at different times. At the 4:09 mark of the second, it's Saros coming up with a big time save on O'Connor. 4:49, Georgiev a save on O'Reilly. Teams continue trading chances, and then we find the 8:09 mark of the second period where we find Zach Parise off to the box. 2 minutes for holding. It was on Luzon as Luzon took the puck in deep. I don't mean to chuckle, but it was quite the impressive offensive display by Luzon to skate the puck in, earn the power play, and continue just being mugged and just keep possession of the puck, then get the puck back. It was impressive stuff is what I'm trying to say. The Preds on to the power play here. Georgiev comes up with a save on Philip Forsberg. Then Georgiev comes up with another save on Luke Evangelista before the end of that power play. We hit the middle point of the game, just past that at 10:32 of the second. Georgiev comes up with a save on Carrier. 10:43. Another save, this time on Trennan. Partial breakaway right here. Yakov Trennan just could not power that puck through, which there wasn't a lot of skill to this move move. It was really just trying to steamroll the puck into the net. Georgiev would not give an inch in this scenario. 13:08 into the second period. It's Saros coming with a save on Kiranta at 14:26 of the second period. It is Glass with his fourth goal of the season, his second goal of the game. A goal in the first, now a goal in the second. Tommy Novak sets him up from below the goal line for the slot finish. Much like the first goal, gets to the open area, finds a little bit of space, stick down, open, and finishes the play. Really excellent setups on both of these goals by Sissons and then by Novak on this second one. Predators lead 2-1 now in the second period, 15:32 mark. The second is the captain, Roman Josi, off the box, 2 minutes for holding. It was a risk-reward thing here where the captain, Roman Josi, decided to take a 2-minute penalty and not let McKinnon get behind him for an easy run to the net, even though UC Saros would have got the puck right. Siosi's off the box, 2 minutes for holding. Saros comes up with a save on Makar during the penalty kill. That would be it for the Colorado Avalanche. They would not be able to generate any other shots on goal, and coming immediately out of the box, 17:56, Georgiev comes with a save on Josi, who just missed connecting cleanly for what could have been a better scoring opportunity. At the 19:31 mark of the second period, UC Saros, perhaps his best save of the game, comes on McKinnon. It was McKinnon who scored in the first period towards the end of the period, and he was looking to get the Avalanche back in the game right here and tie things up. And Saros, because with the absolutely massive 5-star save on this one. We hit the end of the second period with the Nashville Predators out shooting Colorado Avalanche 21-19. We are into the third period at Bridgestone Arena, 1:11 into the third. It's UC Saros coming up with a save on Leck, and then we go to the backside of the sheet. We find the 1:21 mark of the third period where Georgiev is coming up with a save on Philip Forsberg off the rush. Forsberg putting on some power displays during this game. 2:21. Georgiev comes up with a save on the captain, Roman Josi. 2:31. Georgiev a save on Luke Evangelista. The Nashville Predators have come out here for the third period and are buzzing. 3:09 into the third period. It's Wagner who hits the crossbar off of the rush. The release on this shot was simply incredible. Just not accurate enough to be in. He had UC Saros beat cleanly on this one. Pings iron, and we move on. 5:48 to the third period. It's Georgiev coming up with a save on Cole Smith's backhand at the 6:45 mark of the third period. It's Georgiev coming up with a save on the captain, Roman Josi. 7:39. Preds continue dominating on the offensive side of things. Georgiev coming up with another save, this time now on Luke Evangelista. 8:10 into the third period. UC Saros checking back in, coming up with a save on Manson, plus the follow-up by Makar. This was a harder save than it sounded like. Good job by UC Saros maintaining his focus with not much work at this point in the period. The 9:09 mark of the third period, Taves is off the box. 2 minutes for high, sticking on McCarron. Happened behind the play, so really a bad penalty. It was definitely an avoidable penalty in every circumstance, and it's going to be Georgiev coming with a save on Philip Forsberg on the power play, and then O'Reilly is going to convert for the Nashville Predators on this power play, his 22nd of the season, making it 3-1 now in favor of the Nashville Predators. It unfolded when Josi took the long shot from out high. It eluded the net, but went off the end wall and came perfectly to O'Reilly right along the goal line, who then put it in the top corner. Easy rebound put back for O'Reilly, who's made a career and a whole lot of money off of doing it from that range. 22nd of the season, makes it 3-1 for the Predators. 12:35 now into the third period. Georgiev coming on the save on Luzon's drive to the net. Another Jeremy Luzon offensive display. 13:34 to the third period. Georgiev comes up with a save on Glass at the 14:50 mark of the third period. Georgiev comes up with a save on Gus Nyquist at the 15:39 mark of the third. Johnson's off the box. 2 minutes for hooking Predators back on the power play. Really all they need to do is kill some clock, but Tommy Novak's got other ideas, picking up his 13th goal of the season. He goes outside, inside, on the D, splits them in half, and then rips that puck into the net for the power play goal off of the rush. Highly impressive skills here by Tommy Novak's 13th goal of the season, makes it 4-1. 18:15 in the third. Saros comes with a save on Rantanen, plus a 5-star split rebound save on Leganen, allowing at 19:07 Glass to complete the hat trick with the empty net goal. His 5th of the season, 3rd of the game, 1 of the first, 1 of the second, 1 of the third. Empty net goal, a hat trick. Collect the hats and end this game with a score of 5-1 with the Nashville Predators out shooting Colorado Avalanche 36-26. So the Avs end up with only 7 shots on goal in the third period. The Nashville Predators absolutely take this game over in the final 20 minutes on home ice and look just simply impressive. Out of the win streak so far, which is now at 8, this is the best win against the best team. And the Predators looked outstanding. UC Saros was outstanding. And, of course, you have got to give all the stick taps in the world to Glass. He had more goals in this game than he had all season. He was extremely emotional on the bench in the post-game interview, and it was incredible to see the crowd at Bridgestone Arena rewarding that level of effort and getting behind a Nashville Predator like that and giving him a standing ovation for what amounted to at least a minute, if not longer. I think the Preds fans would have kept on going if they would have laid out and allowed it to go. But that was an awesome moment. That's going to do it for the Reverse Sports Full Game Recap. Full analysis coming up next right here on the Renegades of Puck Podcast.